What is going on, friends? Welcome back to Roleplaying Unlimited presents Open Table Dungeons and Dragons. I am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where it's in my pockets, it's in my eyes, oh, it's in my blood. Sarnia, you've been on my mind. We have our third open table game in a row here. Some of the same players, some are playing different characters. We have some new players here as well, one who found us last night. Patient DJK stumbled upon our stream on the Tuesday night open table and gaming with us tonight.
Oh, well, I guess we gonna do the introduction now and the popular voice since Valtyrus did the point redemption. So yeah, we gonna get this show rolling, and yeah, we gonna see what's going on the live screen here in a few moments. Okay, since we got the point redemption thing going on for the popular change of voice, we gonna start this show off in the popular voice. So, yeah, welcome everybody to the show, the start of the open table Wednesday night Dungeons and Dragons. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello. I had to hand code my breath attack. Is there any way you can check to make sure I did it right?
No, I don't want to do nothing right now. I've been working all day. He very angry dog. Well, let's see what you do. This thing right here, and that thing right there. That look all right to me? Anybody else see a problem with it?
Well, welcome. It is a pleasure to be here for our third consecutive night. A brand new adventure, a brand new cast of characters. I think, none of these characters are being used in any of the other games. And I see Gail is in the Roll20 now, so I can turn over control of that character to her. I'll leave Dawn on there as well, just in case you need to assist.
Hey J-Man, welcome in.
Hey. Are we doing the 3 potions again?
Correct, yeah. Everybody starts with 3 regular potions of healing. For flavor, they're basically like large patches that you apply on your wounds. Same mechanical effect, though. And house rule, we use healing potions as a bonus action. Not necessarily all potions, because some potions can be a little OP with a bonus action, but keeping yourself in the fight, I think, is a worthy bonus action. And
Sorry,
yes,
that's regular healing potion?
correct, yeah, the standard potion of healing.
Hello, everybody.
What's happening?
Not much, just helping Gail get into her character. Oh, and by the way, it needs to be assigned to her so that she can access it.
Man, you're living like 40 seconds ago. I already did that, dude. That's like in the ancient history.
Oh, well. Yeah, because she's just trying to look at her character sheet.
Yeah, it could literally be the lag between my house and yours that it's taking to get there. But yeah, it should be assigned properly. And yeah, look at this, a full table, 8 characters, possibly a 9th. We have one of my my brothers from Hawaii, who is making his character as we speak. It's been a bit of a slow going, so may not join us tonight. Pua, best of luck on your character creation there. I know there's a lot of options with the books that we have at hand, so if you're not able to get it done tonight, just let us know throughout the week, and we will be glad to assist. And Ben, that is correct. We do not have the Fizzband book. I do not have that in any capacity, digital or physical.
I still have no character sheet.
Well, what's up with that? Did you do a page reload by chance? Sometimes that's what
I closed out of it and tried to get it. I clicked on my character name, but nothing happened.
I think you have to actually like click something else to take control.
Yeah, because it is assigned properly. It might just be a delay or a glitch. Let's see. I'm just assigning everybody's tokens, linking them to your character sheets. If you're not familiar with this process, you will basically be able to drag your character onto any map that we are playing if the need arises. Usually I'll start you off in an area, but sometimes your token will get deleted. Alright.
And if we have to do that, we would drag it right from the character list, right?
Correct.
Okay.
All right, she's got it.
Wonderful.
Can you remind us what elements we can add to weapons?
Cold, fire, thunder, lightning. There's a 5th one. Cold, fire,
Acid.
acid, yes. Thank you. And while we're doing this segment right here, if anybody wants to get the ball rolling on describing their character to the rest of the party. Otherwise, I'll just start calling people out and describe in that order.
Snow is a rather short dragonborn at only 5'3", slender as well, with bright silver scales and dark amber eyes. They seem to have a haunted past.
I'll go next, I guess. Tavek is a wood elf, dressed in really, really, really dark greens and black leathers. Has a cloak, and his bow is, because we're kind of future techie here, is kind of think of Omega's bow from Bad Batch, where it's kind of energy string,
Nice.
but blue for cold.
The pen is blue. The pen is blue.
Crumb is a giant's gif, basically a hippo. He is in armor. He's a rank and file soldier worker on the ship here, and he just likes to hit stuff and eat stuff and relax.
Nice.
And he talks really slowly.
Oh, geez, Ben, did you start your character completely over from scratch then?
Oh my god. It fucked up. I don't know what happened.
I'm looking at your character sheet, and it's the start of the Character Mancer.
Yeah. Fucking goddamn character monster.
So, Well, you've been doing this long enough. I imagine it won't take you too long to whisk through the 12 steps of character creation, or whatever it happens to be.
Yeah.
You 12-stepper.
It was definitely having some issues. At one point, it didn't even populate my stats, so I had negative stats. I was like, that's not right.
I'm failing to see the problem.
Character with no stats, huh?
Yeah, what do you need those for? Come on.
Negative initiative. I mean, it's one thing to have one dumb stat, but for everything, that's a little hard mode there.
Yeah, it's a mighty order, though. You do get plus 300% experience, though, if you manage to survive the encounter with the CR0 scorpions like we had on Monday night.
If someone just has to sneeze at him, he'd be dead. Got no hit points.
How about Dawn for your trifecta here? And why did that change?
Okay, so basically, the trifecta of goblins is basically you see all three of them at the same time, but it's hard to tell because basically it's like three goblins in a trench coat standing on top of each other's shoulders.
And all goblins look the same, right?
Yeah, they've got a little bit of difference to them, a little coloration difference, just enough for you to possibly recognize who's the head of it. So if you haven't read the background in there was a curse put upon them where the three of them now, during a long rest, they are three active goblins that can do anything independent. But when daylight comes up, the end of the long rest, one sits on top of the other's shoulders, which sits on top of the other's shoulders. Whoever happens to be the head controls the entire body. So, and one of them is a fighter, one of them is a rogue, and one of them is a wizard. And currently the wizard is in charge of the body.
Now, a couple questions there, Dawn. Please tell me that each morning the process of deciding who's on top, there's some sort of game involved. Like rock, paper, scissors.
We could make it a rock, paper, scissors because it's never the same person 2 times in a row as the head. Because the other two would never let that happen.
And then, of course, each morning when such decision is made, and I'll form the head has to kind of come into play as well, is the second part.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can make that work, in part of the thing. 2 of them kind of share equipment. The fighter and the rogue, have very similar equipment, so they kind of share that. The wizard, he's all by himself, but again, doesn't have any armor. He has a quarterstaff that he barely ever uses.
So when the wizard's on top, you just take off your armor and you have to carry it around?
Yeah, basically the body is wearing the armor, but the armor doesn't come into play as part of the armor class because you get hit other parts. So, and basically what happens, and the mechanics that I put in is that if the whole body has the hit points of the head. So the wizard's on top. He has a total of 7 hit points. If he gets knocked out, the other 2 will stand there and argue and not do anything in combat. So they're technically incapacitated from doing anything until someone comes over and heals the head.
It's fascinating.
So you're playing a triple class character?
No, they can't use each other's powers. So the head can only be a wizard. So right now I'm playing a wizard.
He's playing a different character after each long rest.
Each morning. Yeah, after each day.
He's playing 3 separate characters, but only one of which is active at any given time.
The only time the 3 of them are active is during the long rest.
Right.
So if we get attacked in the middle of a long rest, all 3 of them can attack. But the odds of that happening are pretty rare.
You mean they don't
hastily...
Have
you not played Dan's game?
They don't hastily scramble to get on top of each other's shoulders no, me!
I mean, we could work out that mechanic if it ever happens, but again, the majority of the time when we do a long rest, we're usually pretty cool. So Unless something comes in to muck up that works, we can work on the mechanics of that. But I try to make the mechanics as fair as possible to not have 3 sets of hit points or 3 armor classes or this or that. This seems to be the best way to do all of it in one shot.
I mean, sure, but the only person it really hurts is you, because if I attack in the middle of the night, I'm just bogging you down with mechanics.
True.
Take that.
We'll burn that bridge when we come to it. I'm an experienced role player.
Burn that bridge, man! Just instant. Do we have to go right to that tone?
Well, that's because you see their alignment.
So, how about Christy with your character? What are we looking at?
I am a Aarakocra. I'm a parrot, basically. Fighter. Called Iris Avis. I'm a pirate.
Ha ha!
And that's all.
Now I just had a picture the parrot Aarakocra sitting on a giant shoulder as they sail the seas.
Well, I did create a token. I put it in the Discord if you want to see the really bad Photoshop I did in like 5 minutes.
I think it looked pretty cool.
Looks legit to me.
Right?
I have a trident and a crossbow.
Where did you get a Hero Tandy Haversack, though? I don't remember authorizing that at level 1.
I found it in a treasure chest.
Oh, okay. Sounds legit. And looks like we got 2 more to cover here. We got Gale and Justin. Gale is kind of reprising a character from the previous open table, albeit with a different name and possibly different subclass when we get to that point. Anything you'd like to tell us about Katarina here, Gale?
All right, she's because I kind of know the character better than she does. But the way it is basically she's a Kender. She's a rogue, and she loves having fun and stabbing things.
All right then.
Sorry, did you say Kender?
Yes, Kender is a playable race, and it is in part of the character mancer.
Okay, I'm not familiar with it, so.
Kender is from Dragonlance, and they are basically halflings.
Yeah.
That are invulnerable to fear. Nothing scares them, but they're also natural kleptomaniacs.
Okay, now it rings a bell.
Tasselhoff Burfoot is the name of the one in Dragonlance.
All right, and I take a lot of notes, but I missed what Snow said they were. An elf?
A Dragonborn.
Dragonborn, okay.
With silver scales.
Sweet. I do dig the note taker.
That's a little different than, between elf and Dragonborn.
Yeah, I might have mixed it up with Tyvek, because...
Right, Westy's playing the elf.
Yep.
Okay, so I just have a couple background details to do here while this is going on. Justin, looks like you will be last but not least. Tell us a bit about your character.
Just a moment. Finishing some food in my mouth.
Also, do you guys know how to shrink the icons in Roll20?
Yes, go to the gear in the upper right-hand corner. Select audio video. Select video settings.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, usually every 6 to 8 months they kind of change around the format a little bit to make it challenging to locate things that you once knew where they were.
Really?
So yeah, while Justin's doing that, we're just going to take a bit of a closer look at each of your tokens. We got a few new ones here added to the Role-Playing Unlimited library. This is our official Kender created by David North on Roll20. He does some of the best tokens that we use, actually. Between him and Gabriel Picard, I think I get a lot of great tokens. So, pretty cool little happy Kender right there. I also found a GIF right here, sporting a pretty badass boomstick.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. And then for Christy, I went with the female parrot design. I picked up a new set of Aarakocra figures, since we have a few of them in the group now. Now we have like 20 or so different variants, so...
That's majestic.
Yeah, our Aarakocras should have a bit more diversity, not all look like the same one anymore.
Now, was that the most colorful one you could find?
It was one of them. The male toucan was actually a lot more colorful, but I was like, well, we're not going to go with that one.
I can pretend to be a dude if it's for colors.
Well, let me see exactly what it looks like. Are you gonna make me type out the whole thing? Okay.
No, I'm kidding. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, not you. Roll20. But yeah, I'll check back in on that later. For Westy, Tyvek here is one of my older tokens here. I've had this one in the library for a good while.
It's out.
Yeah, still works pretty well, I think. And thank you all for hanging out in the stream while we are live here. 5 viewers, very cool. And up next, this is another new one from the same pack as the Kender. I picked up a new set of Dragonlance figures, so this is one of the Draconians. Hey, thanks for the cheer there, Valtherus, and the earlier ones as well. Are you with us?
Okay. So,
alright, J-Man, go ahead.
My character is Sir Rakari, and yes, I have the noble background. He is a knight from his home world. His home world is the world of Edemir, from a continent not most of you wouldn't know about, called Panjanim. He is from an area called the Patchwork Kingdoms, which has a lot of hobgoblin and goblinoid kingdoms within it. He is a bugbear who is a knight of one of those kingdoms. He is a paladin, and, well, he will be following an oath that might not be commonly used by most paladins.
From Edemir, very nice. The Role-Playing Unlimited homebrew campaign world since 2001. All rights reserved. Available at all Wallbogs.
Yes, and I figured I would bring in a character from the continent I designed.
Woo!
Sorry, that was Varadar?
Sir Rakari.
Oh, Sir Rakari, okay.
You could also fit 3 of his planets on that continent, too.
Wow, that's really old and reaching.
It is super old, but so am I, so.
Well, it looks like Ben is still in the process of creation, so we'll hold off on that. Don, this is the best I could find for you, and I did look high and low to see if anybody had 3 goblins standing on each other's shoulders. I was like, this'll work. That's
all cool. I asked a coworker to see if he's willing to draw me something, and I'm sure you could probably make that into a token, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I imagine if it's super detailed, once it's down to this small of a scale, it might just look like a blot of color, but I don't know. I mean, Valtherus has made gosh, what's the rabbit race again? The Harengon, I think?
Rabbitkin.
Rabbitkin.
Or
So-
Rabbiter or something like that.
Right, right. Harangon, I think, is like their name from Eberron or Wildlands or something like that.
Okay, we'll see what comes out of that, but this is a great token to start with because it kind of matches the amorphous thing that he's become.
Right, right.
Also, I should mention, Dan, that I have the retainers background benefit. So I have 3 like servants, and I don't know if you want me to kind of flesh them out or if you wanted to do that.
Gotcha. Let's keep them just kind of utilitarian for tonight's session, but then I think I might just dig into that a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to try something a little bit different. Some input will be required here. And this will be a bit of a confusing start compared to how I usually kick these things off, but hopefully when it's all said and done, we will have enjoyed ourselves. Anybody else have anything they want to talk about with their character? Has everybody chosen an elemental upgrade for their primary weapon? And has everybody taken their 3 potions of healing?
Okay, I'm going to work with Gale on that. I didn't pick one yet because I still need to figure out who's getting it and if each one of them is getting one or if they have to share one.
I would say, I mean, since 2 of them are sharing weapons, make it so that they're sharing one, but then the wizard's quarterstaff can maybe be one.
Okay, he's never swinging the thing because, I mean, he's got a 8 strength, so it's not like he's going to get into melee. So, all right, I'll make the quarterstaff something, but I'll make the short bow something. So,
okay. All right.
My character sheet is not building, but I'd probably go with code for my elemental.
Gotcha.
And while I'm waiting for this stupid thing to build, oh wait, you'd have to approve it first, so we'll have to wait for it to build, but the bar is not moving.
Well, that's frustrating.
I'll be right back. I gotta go switch over my laundry.
Alrighty. There we are. Okay. Too much content in the game makes it easy to lose track of shit.
I guess I should ask while we're waiting. Like, how do you handle weapon switching?
It's usually a part, almost always a part of one of your primary actions, be it move or your actual action. And you get one free one each turn. So whether you're using that free as a part of your move or your action is kind of irrelevant, it's just really flavor text at that point. But any further switches of weapons after the first turn, then that actually will cost an action.
Okay, well, what about, like, going from one-handed shield to a two-handed weapon?
I would say the same thing.
Okay, so that would be part of, like, one free action and then beyond that.
Exactly. Yeah, if
Okay,
you
cool.
started off the turn with the sword and board and then midway through you wanted to swap to a bow or some other kind of two-handed weapon, that would be free, but then to switch back to the sword and board in the same turn, then you have to save an action or a move.
Okay, great.
Okay, I am... Here we go. Okay, hopefully this works. I've never used this before, so this is gonna get a little tricky. All players...
Don said he needs access to my character sheet.
Don, how did you lose access? I never took it away.
Because my bow isn't there.
What is going on down there?
Is it a longbow or a short bow? I can just
Short bow.
Short bow? Yeah, let me just add one in real quick. Since I got the sheet open. Short bow, accepting drop, and there it is. I don't know why it's got a red highlight around it, but
Yeah, it's weird. And put the quiver in her attack block too, but the quiver shouldn't be in that block.
Yeah, that happened with somebody on Monday, I think. They had like their explorer's kit as a weapon. I was like, well, I can't wait to see what you do with that. Are you going to get it enchanted?
What, the quiver?
No, the explorer's kit. Alrighty. So...
Also, I'm going to toss the 3 healing potions on there.
Fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, so the last 2 open tables that we've began, for those of you familiar, we are doing a Spelljammer type campaign wherein your characters are being transported throughout the multiverse to unique locations where exotic monsters and beasts can be found that are being collected for, you believe it's a kind of wildlife exhibition, or you're actually seeking treasure. It's usually one or both. Looks like Pooh is having some troubles there, Don. If you can continue to give him a hand, please.
Sure thing.
Just be overwhelmed with the options at hand. Maybe encourage to keep to the player's handbook itself and not explore anything further. But like I was saying, the first 2 games we have been starting on the ship, given the mission, and then we go to the planet and begin said mission. This time, however, we are going to start in progress of the mission itself. And
Okay.
we are actually... Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
And specifically, what we are going to begin with is a puzzle. So, we have a group of 8, and I'm going to be dividing you into 3 different groups. So, most evenly, that's going to be 2 groups of 3 and a group of 2. I would say the group of 2, you should probably... whoever feels that they are best at puzzles. Namely, like spatial reasoning type puzzles. I'm not going to show you exactly what we're doing until we have assigned the groups.
I do enjoy them.
Nice.
I'm down for whichever group you want to shove me in.
Well, the Goblins is a group of 3 all by himself.
Does anybody else particularly enjoy puzzles as Patient does? Perhaps that would be our group of 2.
I'm pretty good at puzzles.
So that's going to be a group of 4. That's kind of cheating. Just kidding. All right, so Dawn...
I suck at puzzles.
Uh-oh. Dawn and Crumb, I'm going to put you in group number 1. Group 2, and this isn't necessarily like exclusive. You don't have to stick to your group, but there's going to be pieces on the board that can only be manipulated by players in the assigned groups. So even if you're having a hard time and somebody in an opposite group can kind of help you out, you're still all on the same team with this. Keep that in mind. Group 2, should I just do this random, or do 3 of you have desires to team up?
I'm always good with random.
Random sounds good to me too.
Okay, the remaining 6 of you then, please roll percentile for me. /r space 1 die 100, and you'll get something like that.
You want everybody to roll that?
Correct, everybody except for Dawn and Crumb.
Oh,
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then one more from Gale, and we are all set.
Yeah, Don's coming. This all looks different than what I remember it.
Sure thing, no worries.
all right. So in my notes, I have Snow, Tyvek, Dawn, Irisavis, Katarina, Sir Ricari. Am I missing somebody?
Ben's character is not complete yet. He's Veradar, but he's not yet... Well, actually, it looks like the character sheet is complete.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because you said 8, and I only have 7 here, including myself, so I was like, oh, no.
Gotcha. Let me actually get a token for Ben's character here. Somebody dragged out the card decks and put them back. Interesting. Let's find something.
Okay, it's done.
Very cool. Just looking for a good token for Ben here. Oh, that's pretty cool. How much they want for that? $5. Ben, are you a winged or a wingless?
Winged.
Winged. Okay. I have that. Perfect.
Let me guess. A winged, chaotic, evil, tiefling warlock with massive fire powers.
He's that guy.
Or that guy.
Same thing.
Yeah, to the tune of Beastie Boys, Intergalactic, it was Dark Elf Sorcerer, half Celestial, Dark Elf Sorcerer.
Did I ever make that?
You did one time, I think, for the Good versus Evil campaign. You actually were like, well, fuck it, if they're gonna make fun of me for it, I'm actually gonna play it. I'll play a half Celestial Dark Elf Sorcerer. Alright, Ben, you have control over Veradar, and anything that we should know about your character before we proceed to the puzzle.
He is also a monk, winged Azimar. So he's kind of tall, got a black, well, my token has white, but he has black hair and red eyes.
But your character sheet says blue eyes.
Oh, does it? Damn, I need to change it.
Don't forget about your paralyzing fear of water.
And that too, yes. He does not like running water.
He looks trustworthy.
Alright, looks like group number 2 is going to be Val, Justin, and Gale. which means group 3, just by elimination, we have Westy, Christy, and who am I missing? Is it Ben?
I think so. I don't remember hearing my name.
Group 2 is Justin, Gale, and Val. Correct. So, alright. So as you have proceeded through these cavernous ruins in search of, very similar to what we were doing last night, a unique magical signature, although we believe this signature to belong to something sentient.
I still don't have a map.
Nobody has a map yet. Right now it's just narrative description.
Okay.
But as we have proceeded through these ruins in search of this energy signature, we believe it to be some sort of sentient being, but the signature is currently registering as if this thing might be in like hibernation. And whether or not you have to destroy this being and capture its essence, or whether it's something you might be able to coax to your side, is an unknown at this point. But just in case it's the former, much like our Tuesday night group, you've been given a pretty large vial similar to the container of the ooze from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And once you have defeated whatever the creature is, you can use this vial to capture its essence. Who wants to be in possession of this vial?
I don't know about science.
I like vials.
Fantastic. You should, on your equipment list, just add Spirit Vial, would be the most accurate description.
Somebody smart should have that.
Okay.
And we have encountered a group of natives in these caverns. They are rather hideous to behold and encounter, and they seem to come in two varieties as best you can tell. The kind that just run very fast and erratic, sometimes on vertical surfaces, and they just claw and bite at you. If you have seen the movie The Descent, you know exactly what these things look like. The other version of these underground dwellers are also of the same variety of creature, except they have ranged capabilities that appear inherently magical, so they might be some sorcerer or warlock kind of variety. None of you have encountered these things before. They seem just like I guess any other primitive indigenous species that you might expect to find in an isolated location like this. They're very territorial, they're fiercely offensive towards anybody that's here, and so far any attempts to interact with them have proven fruitless. They have just attacked, assaulted with seemingly endless numbers. To the point where we're starting off the campaign, and each of you is going to roll a die 4 to reflect how many hit points you are currently down. Good on you, those of you who rolled a 1. was waiting to see Dawn roll a 4, and he's almost dead from the start.
I know.
Help!
Oh no. The plight of the goblin. Oh, he's got 2 more.
Yay! 1.
That's weird. Everybody can see.
Ooh, there's a 4.
Ooh, yikes. Oh, I think I know why. It's,
Did I do that wrong?
No, you're good. I think I just need to make...
Yeah, you just have to subtract 4 hit points.
Well, I have D4, not 1D4.
Correct. Same difference. If you're only rolling 1, you don't actually have to type the 1.
So why are we down hit points?
Due to these creatures having assaulted you throughout your progress in these caves thus far, representing our starting point.
So we're already in the thick of it.
Well, at the current moment... Oh, go ahead, Gale.
Oh, so I'm just saying, so I'm down half my hit points.
Correct, yeah. We're not starting off right in combat, however. We have found a temporary reprieve. We've defeated the most recent group of them that we've encountered, but just kind of think Mines of Moria from the first Lord of the Rings. Like, you can hear them out in these caverns. They're actively searching for you, and it just sounds like their numbers are endless. But we may have found what we're looking for, because we've come across a very secure steel door that has a very unique design upon the front of it. And you can see that there are scattered corpses at the base of this door, ranging anywhere from years old to only a few months old. So some of them are skeletal remains, some of them are still pretty fresh. And you can tell that other groups have made it to this point, and this is where they met their end, because it's at a dead end. It's a bottleneck, so that could work in your favor if these things happen to find you, but it didn't seem to work for who else was here before you.
Promising.
Now, we're gonna go ahead.
Their bodies have anything cool?
It looks like these underground dwellers have thoroughly looted whatever they had on them, aside from these pieces to the puzzle that seem to possibly fit in the door, and you can only hope that all of the pieces that you need to open this door are in fact present. And this is going to be perhaps a bit of a slog. We're not going to spend the rest of the night on it. If it proves to be too problematic, then of course we're going to start rolling checks in-game to try to solve this a little bit quicker. But for the start, I would definitely prefer we try to tackle this on our own. And here is a giant steel door. And there are pieces scattered all around the board, and depending on which group you are in, you should be able to manipulate some of the pieces, but not others. And it looks like one of the groups has successfully completed, maybe successfully completed, one of these puzzles. The objective, of course, is to complete the other 8 puzzles using the pieces that you have and working together as a team, because not everybody can manipulate every single piece. So, with that in mind, jump into roleplay. I'm going to turn off my mic here for a while unless anybody has questions for me. And happy solving.
Do we know who's in each other's teams?
In and out of game, you should. If you don't, then I'm happy to answer for you.
Yeah, could you tell me?
Yeah, so group 1 is yourself and Evil Dawn. And then group 2 is Justin, Gale, and Val. And then group 3 is Ben, Christy, and Westy.
All right, and
Pieces
just,
are
this is my
weird.
first time with you guys, so sorry I'm gonna have to ask your names over and
No
over
worries.
again. But Evil Don, I'm gonna gather our pieces up top, okay?
All right, because I was moving him towards the bottom for the bottom part.
Okay.
Move them to the middle
We're on
and
the
just cause
same
all
page.
kinds of chaos.
Hey,
Our
Dan,
group
I had a
can,
question.
move them to the middle.
What's up, Ben?
For the elemental properties, for like the monks, can we? Is our unarmed strike counted, or just our weapons?
You can apply it to your unarmed strike. You can have like ring or rings like Shang-Chi. You can have like hand wraps that are enchanted. You could have boxing gloves. I mean, there's ways around it.
Okay.
Crap,
Wait,
looks like
do our pieces overlap with each other's puzzles?
some of these are likely to be on higher levels, so to speak, on the map. So if you drag it over a piece, you might obscure a piece, if that's what you're talking about.
Well, no, I mean, like, so we can each move a group of pieces, right? But, like, our pieces, like, will a solution involve two groups pieces?
Possibly. You definitely need to work together, it would seem. And try moving around the pieces on the already solved puzzle. See how that works out.
Mm. We need an L at the top left, upside down. Do we have one?
Not our group.
Never mind. But the piece in the bottom left. Put that in the bottom center.
Yeah, this one has to go over there. That should work.
There's a satisfying click as these pieces are placed into their proper location. So
We did it, guys.
sounds good.
Was there a click in the top right one?
There is.
Sweet. Do we have any more straight along?
Hope you all realize that you can turn them. They don't have to remain in that position.
Really?
Nope, I didn't realize that. I'm like, I don't see how the hell this piece works. Like, how do you rotate them?
I have no idea what's going on. I see things moving around, but I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know how to rotate them. Oh, apparently there's... So some of the pieces you see, you can move. But not all of them. But some of them, you can rotate them?
Okay, so in order to rotate him, it's much like when you click on your character icon on the map. It'll be surrounded by a blue box, and one end of that box has a little square that sticks off the end of it. You can put your cursor over that.
Oh, that's really tiny. Gotcha. Okay. Should we have control of one of these L's? Well, one of the. Yeah, can somebody rotate this one?
That one.
And throw it in right here? At least that'll fit. Hey. And and knowing that rotation really helps make this make sense.
Nope, we need another L for the bottom right.
Yeah, I'm trying to rotate this one.
Now I think this one up here, this one right here, we need to rotate and fit into that bottom right.
True, yeah, because this won't rotate properly.
These pieces are ejected, indicating that this was not a correct solution.
Oh, that sucks.
But they fit, and now I'm really fucking. Now I don't know how to fucking do this.
Damn it. Okay, so I guess
Are we putting them in the right squares?
no. I think
There is literally no way to know that. They're all the same.
Yes.
I think only the
Can we move this piece up here into this lower box over here? Because I can't grab that one.
Hey, somebody did it.
There we go. Did that one click?
Ooh. Yes, just put them in. Ooh. You need a square. And these things are really
Okay, and then this one should go over here.
Hold on just a second. I'm bouncing between pages, still trying to check this one.
I put it in. Yay!
It does not accept the southeast combination.
No.
And which was the next one that we just did?
The west one.
Southwest.
Southwest.
Yeah.
This puzzle is accepted on the Southwest.
Yeah.
And then I think the box right above that one.
I believe that one was not accepted. Or...
So in game, my character says, "There's no rhyme or reason to any of this shit. Can we just break it down?"
I agree. We should smash it. So I pull out my 9.
This puzzle is accepted.
And then top
which one?
middle.
Yay.
This puzzle is accepted.
Alright, is one of them not?
Yeah, one of them wasn't.
Was that the left center?
Oh, two of them wasn't. Damn.
I think the colors have something to do with it.
I don't know, because the bottom left
no,
is
the
all
colors have nothing to
same
do with it because that was accepted and it's 3 different colors.
Whoa, yeah, you're right.
No wonder so many
What?
fuckers have died here.
Right? That fucking goblin voice is gonna kill me, Don.
Stop moving that! Put it back!
That middle bottom one is good. Can we get a...
Yeah,
sort of
put it
mark
back.
The ones that are done. Okay, no, I can't rotate it.
I don't know who's moving that one down here, but you should put it back because that's all corrected.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I accidentally drew lines. I'm trying to erase them.
Oh no, somebody moved this piece that I cannot move, and it is now off kilter, so it has to be put back into position.
Are we waiting for a ruling on any current puzzles?
Looks like the middle? The dead center?
Dead center is accepted.
I only have control over one more piece, which is this one right here.
Can you move that down a spot? Like, just move it down and it's in the box that it's in? So that that lines up.
We tried that one, it was not
So I
accepted.
don't see another piece that... Oh, okay, is that what we did? Gotcha. Could you rotate that one then? Maybe we can get a different piece in there.
Do we have any more lines?
Then no, that won't fit. Try rotating that. But we're still...
Hey, try moving that piece all the way up to the corner there.
Okay. It's really hard to see that little dot.
Zoom way in on it. Oh, could someone move this piece over to here?
What piece?
Yep, this one over to...
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, let's
And
go.
now all we need is this looky piece.
I don't see one.
What?
Looks like all the elves that are left are too big.
Why don't we take this one?
This can't.
Because this one's not completed yet. We could take this one and move it down here.
Yeah. I can't move that one, so somebody else wanna. Somebody able to grab this piece right here in the middle right.
Can you guys see the lines I'm drawing?
Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah. I just can't do anything with that piece.
Yeah, I was just asking. So
Yep.
Yeah, I can't move that piece either. Oh, I figured it out. This one, piece right over here, rotates, goes at the bottom of here to create a large L for one of those L shapes. The small L has to go down into that one.
I can rotate the weird looking piece. Maybe.
There we go. Now move this one over to here and then take a big L
put it there.
and put it there. But
Someone
someone's got to
needs to
move
move
that out of the way
this
first. So somebody try moving
Somebody
that
in one of
piece.
the other groups.
Did the person that can move that piece die and we just didn't notice?
Oh, there should be at least 3, right?
One group has 2 people.
Okay, everyone, please try moving that piece.
I cannot.
I will get that.
There you go. Who moved that?
I can move it.
Then move it! Oh wait, that was Dan. Never mind. I'm like,
Boom. Top left is done.
So is
yep,
the
they
bottom
should all
right.
be done.
Oh, yeah, they're all done.
Well, do we hear a click?
Hopefully, it takes this time.
They are all incorrect. Start over.
Whoa, no!
Oh no.
Somebody give me your gun.
Here. Oh, he wasn't joking.
Well, all right. That was accomplished in just at the 15-minute mark, which is quite impressive, I think, considering you all had
We're
to kind of work
smart.
together. Now, with that being the case, I'm not going to go through each character sheet and do this because that's going to take a bit too long. But on each of your experience points lines on your character sheet, enter 900. And that's going to be good for level 3 for each of your characters. And
Oh, yeah.
you can
Oh, shit.
You can make that upgrade right now. If you had not gotten it done in under 15 minutes, it would have been 1 level. But you You guys got it in just 15 minutes, which was the recommended par for my estimate.
So why did it not accept some of the configurations that fit?
Because then you would be short pieces elsewhere in the puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's only one solution.
Right.
For-
Yeah, that was the most difficult too. Like some of them only require 3 boxes to be filled, some of them are 4. This one you had to fill all 9, so every piece had to be placed just perfectly.
All right. So when we level up, do you have the option of taking the standard or?
For hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take the high average if you wish. And then also, house rule for Westy there, if you roll a 1 on your hit points, you can re-roll it, but if you roll a 1 a second time, you gotta keep it.
Yep. Yep.
Oh no.
And you said we could just take the average?
Correct. If you haven't rolled the dice, you can't roll the dice and then be like, that sucked, I'm gonna take the high average, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. My dice suck, so I'm totally taking average.
Okay, got a good one that time. So that puts me back at the average.
Oh, how so? What happened, Christy?
Oh, I keep changing my push to talk button. I'm sorry.
But you're good.
It says I rolled twice for HP, and then I don't know how to take it off. Like it added both of them at the end.
Oh, just go ahead and finalize the character mancer, and then you can manually adjust the hit points once you're back on the character sheet.
Oh, I should ask. So I'm an Echo Knight, and I don't know how you want to handle that with maps.
Let me see.
Do 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 do.
Do you know if it automatically adds the fighting style archery into the attack roll? Or is it not?
If it's checked on the character sheet, it will. So, like, you see how where the global damage modifier is?
Yep.
So if that's checked, it'll automatically add it to damage rolls you do.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Thanks. Yeah, it's to attack, it's not damage rolls. I'm just surprised it doesn't give an indicator of it.
I don't think feats and stuff like that are automatically populated as far as the mechanics go, so you're going to have to go in there and manually adjust them.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you think that's bad, I got great weapon fighting, which means I got to re-roll things.
Oh no.
There is a way to enter that. I forget the macro, but there was a way to have it automatically do it because I was getting tired of that with James because his computer was lagging so much. I was like, why'd you take the reroll feat? And I wish I had saved that. It's definitely... It's like the same macro combo, but then there's like a R less than something on there, but yeah, I'll have to check into that, and once I find it, it should make your character sheet a little easier.
Okay, yeah, because I have no idea.
No.
For sure, I remember I found it once upon a time, so I think if I find, if I go back to the Baldur's Gate campaign and look up the old school Grulock, I should be able to find it.
It looks like you have on there the mod is already part of that roll without that +2 that's on the side, so I'm not sure how that...
Well, I at the last attack roll that I didn't have anything indicating that it was there. Only after I added the.
Quick
+2
question for you guys, just as a role play note.
Unless
From
it
what I
checks the
know of playing, of hanging around with you guys and stuff, would my goblin, if he picked necromancy, would that be disturbing to like anybody?
I would find it disturbing.
Nope. Not
Very much so.
How does the boss feel?
I think whatever gets the job done.
Then so be it.
Necromancy for the goblin.
Hey, I heard an objection in there, and it wasn't.
I didn't.
I mean, healing
weren't
is
just from me.
necromancy. So.
By the way, there's my oath.
Oh, dang.
Well, shit. So yeah, as far as the echo there, patient, what I'm thinking is I'll just duplicate your token on the board and then give it a different shade or an icon on it or something to represent that.
All right. It does have a different AC and HP, so I don't know if that's going to matter, but
yeah, I'll
that's
probably
how
end
it's
up creating its
yeah,
own character sheet with those attributes. How's the level up going for everybody else? Level 2 and 3?
Good to go here.
That's exactly what I thought there earlier, Justin. I wish I had some Tetris music for the puzzle scene there.
The puzzle scene? Fucking Tetris.
right. No, I can't do that.
To this day, I still hate that freaking game.
I was the unofficial master of that game back in the late 80s before it could be proven, and we didn't have easy access to cameras to take a picture because my dad got like 400 lines or something one day, and he's like, "You'll never beat that, boy," and I got like 620 something lines, which was just unheard of at that time. now. I'm sure people get like 9,000 lines in like 20
Ooh.
minutes.
I don't know if you've ever watched like world record runs. They're insane.
Oh, I bet. It's like watching the people do the Rubik's Cube in like 9 seconds.
With one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
blindfolded.
Yes. With their feet.
Right?
Oh yeah, that one. Oh my god, I was watching that one time. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm just happy that I can get both hands sometimes to agree on doing the same thing.
It's very purple here. Now that we have a moment to rest, it's able to appreciate that.
Well, whenever I need somebody to tell me exactly what I'm looking at, I'll ask you.
Okay. Wait, is this what we see after opening the door, or is this the top-down view of the room?
This is the room that you enter upon opening the lock puzzle door and down a short flight of steps. Yep, whoever was pinging that, Westy. This is where your figures will deploy. So if you drag your character sheet to the map and just release it in one of these northeastern squares, we'll be good to go.
Is the room really lit up then? Or is it pretty dark?
There's an eerie fog.
It's low light pretty much throughout the entire area here. There is an eerie fog from below and a bit of a stronger light in that direction. Oh, whose character didn't show up? Oh, Ben's didn't. Okay, give me just a second there.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Well, it deploys your picture, not your token, which means I didn't set your token correctly.
Okay.
Ba-ba. There we go. Ish. No.
Okay, I'm done with this character. I just have to explain something to Gale really quick, and then I'll be ready.
Okay. Okay, so that's good for Ben. Go ahead and drag your token back out to the board there, please. And it should set correct. Looks like I'm going to have to expand the map again since we're entering on the northeast side, which is perfectly obscured once again. Width. I don't know.
You brought that one on yourself.
This one I really did for sure. Oh, gee, that's just a little bit too plain over there, isn't it?
It's the abyss.
At least give it a, I guess a purplish background to kind of blend a little bit better. There we go. That's better.
Just as in... Just as in, I'm invisible.
Your bike is cutting out there again, or cutting out, say again?
Oh, sorry. If light and everything, something is relying on dark vision, I am considered invisible. While in darkness, you are invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in that darkness.
You're a Gloomstalker.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, and Gleep is set. The other two I'll have to do later.
Oh shit, a new Tuscan released to the game. Why didn't you tell me, Westy? Or did you not know either? Alright, everybody's character level up is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are all deployed on the map, so yeah. It is it's pretty quiet in here, but there is like a hum and a gurgle coming from down below, almost like there's like a giant molten pool or something down there is what you would best equate it to, because you just kind of hear like popping every so often.
Okay, so it looks like this is like the edge right over here. One of the edges. It goes around here.
That seems to be a slope. That's where we need to go, right?
Yeah, there's some kind
Down
of
there.
there's some kind of construct over here. You can't quite make out that it's a face from the angle that you're looking at it from, but you can definitely tell something is there.
Ooh, that looks interesting. Coming from the almost 6 foot tall goblin.
I don't see a way over there.
Hey, why don't you wingy people just fly over there and check it out?
Yeah.
We'll wait here where it's nice and safe. I meant where we can observe from a distance.
Meanwhile, Sir Ricari has just kind of started marching off in a direction.
Oh, purposefully striding.
I will follow him as well.
All right, free movement at this point. 30 at a time, or whatever your base movement may happen to be. Plus a dash if you so choose. Just try to keep up, because if I call a hold at some point because something is triggered, your starting location is where you are.
Do we see these geyser-looking thingies? Like,
Yeah. There's smoke consistently puffing through these from down below. You can't quite make out much through the fog here, but they
how does
are.
it smell?
What's up?
How does it smell?
It doesn't have a nose. It can't smell.
Oh.
Pretty sulfurous.
So when I get to there, I'm going to call over to the face. Hey! Wake up!
Oh no.
All right. Well, let's get a hold there.
Oh, gee.
I'll buy that for $1. All right. Give me just a moment for this reveal. So many map packs.
Oh, I forgot to ask. You said we could start with a firearm. What about ammunition? Do I?
20 rounds.
Okay, cool.
So the hum and gurgle from below begins to increase in intensity as the face starts to glow at certain points. And there's a loud screech from below as simultaneously Crumb tries to shoot one of you point blank with a shotgun. Holy crap! You're not supposed to turn this early. Discuss this later when they least expect it.
Right. Betrayal comes after the trust.
Yes, excellent. So yeah, for the time being, we are back in free movement, but you are definitely aware that something is down here, because something just let out a very loud screech, and it is not... Well, it's definitely something alive. You're not sure if it's down there, if it's over here... Maybe on the other side. It's echoing from everywhere, so it kind of sounds like it's coming from everywhere all at once.
What if you poke it?
Hey, Gleep, what is your passive perception?
11.
How about Tyvek?
14.
Okay. You spot something in the stone right over here. Almost like an intentional hole dug into the side of the rock where it's just big enough for somebody to like reach a hand into.
I'll touch it. I'll reach my hand in.
Okay, and roll your saving
What
throw
do you
versus
think you're
death.
doing?
Go over here as I reach in.
What kind of idiot just sticks their hand in a random hole?
Oh, that guy.
I mean, I don't know what else you stick in whatever else that just happens to be randomly sitting there, but this doesn't seem like a safe option.
You can feel a lever inside of there.
I'll turn around group. I'll be like, so there's a lever in here. Is everyone ready?
Bash it.
Flip it!
I'll pull the lever.
All right, and almost a bit too comically, Sir Ricari, roll a dexterity save.
It's
All
nowhere
right.
near us.
Yeah, go ahead and back yourself up 5 or 10 feet there, whichever you feel more comfortable with. And from above, in the pitch black, there comes almost a whistling boom as a stone bridge perfectly falls into place at that location.
See, I told you that'd be a good idea.
It always works. Yeah, I'll make my way towards the bridge.
All right. Yep, continue. Everybody get one more round of movement there, and then I have another little bit here.
No.
1 round, so that's whatever your movement speed is, right?
Yep.
Correctamundo.
How do you guys do the thing that measures your movement? With the arrow?
You
Right click and drag.
yeah.
Yeah, so you select your token with the left mouse button, but you keep it held down, and then as you move, you click the right for all the little like.
Thank you.
And the giant face begins glowing and pulsating even more as bits of rock start to fall off of this statue.
Oh no.
And at the same time, on the
Oh,
other
no.
side, yeah, you guys were level 1 like 5 minutes ago, so it's safe to say none of you have ever been face to face with a dragon, but that's what's happening here.
What's a dragon?
It looks like one of you guys almost.
Oh, do you know him?
Put feet on him and put a little shirt on him and, you know, make his body a lot smaller. It could almost look like one of you guys.
Do you think he's a friend?
I hope so, because if he's not, it's gonna hurt a lot. Try not to stay grouped up, because his breath weapon can get groups of people easily.
Oh no.
How do you know all this? You must be really smart. Well, wait,
Oh.
I'm really smart because I'm a wizard.
One of the neighboring kingdoms is run by green dragons.
Oh no. Oh, shoot, I thought there was 2 of them.
Yeah, you're not quite sure what kind of dragon this is, but if you had to guess, an astral dragon, possibly? It's
It's scary.
if it weren't coming right for you, it might be a pretty sight. As it is, I'm gonna get a group initiative here, and we'll take it from there.
All right, so on my character sheet it says I have 0.1 initiative. Is that normal?
If you... Well, let me just check.
Did you dump
Depends
deck?
on
I
your
don't think if he had, I don't think if he has any decks, he's not gonna have any bonus.
Right.
Okay, well it says 0.1, so I don't know.
The points are, yeah, that's a roll 20 thing for some reason.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
my
is your
points.
dexterity a 10?
Yep.
That's why. So you have a 0 modifier to your initiative, and in case of a tiebreaker, the 0.1 is your dexterity.
Okay, I got it.
If there's
Okay,
2
I'm
people...
sorry.
Westy, looks like you are going first here, followed by the Evil Dawn trifecta, and then Dawn, you're gonna help Gale out with her turn following that. Let me get the turn order into its proper location. There we go. And after that, we have Ben with Veridar, Christy with Irasavis, Justin with Sir Ricari, Patient with Crumb, and then I get to go dead last on a 2 initiative with my Astral Dragon here. So, actually, I think I'm going to back myself back up to where I started instead of closing in. Just kidding. Yeah, Westy, you've got the first spot here, so what's your move gonna be?
Yep. Looking at my spell real quick. 1 second. Alright, it's concentration. So I will go ahead and draw my bow at the same time cast Zephyr Strike on myself, which is the bonus action for concentration. So essentially I get a extra D8 advantage. And then my, I guess, one and only a straight attack will launch an arrow at him. So it would technically be with advantage. So 25 to hit.
Well, a 25 is certainly good. Piercing damage is good as it is. It does appear to have immunity to cold damage, you're able to tell. It doesn't reduce the damage you're dealing to it, because none of it is cold damage, it's just a cold effect.
Yep. It also takes 1d8 force damage, so it takes 2 force damage. And then with this Dread Ambusher, I get an extra attack essentially. So, if it hits, which it did. So,
Okay.
An additional 8 piercing / cold.
Well, it looks like you get to make an additional weapon attack entirely. And then if that attack hits. Yeah, if you take the attack action, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. If that attack hits, the target takes an extra.
Oh, yep, correct. So,
would this still be with advantage, or is this just
weapon
normal?
Attacks. I got that.
Okay, so the
this would be normal, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the Zephyr Strike. Oh, geez, natural 1.
Yeah, because this would have been the first. Yeah.
All right. Well,
So that this D8 would not have taken effect. So.
Right.
Because it's if the attack hits.
And roll a dexterity check. Click on your attribute, not the saving throw.
Yep. Come on.
Oh yeah, you are well versed enough in the bow to be familiar with the occasional
said
flub. And
you said check or save?
a check. Yeah, my bad. Don't roll the save.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I tried to click around on the ability. Okay.
There it is.
Lag.
Okay, and roll me one more of those. Okay. So yeah, because of your archery fighting style specialization, you prevent your string from snapping on that flub.
Woohoo!
And yeah, anything else there on your turn?
And back up into the shadow area. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. So we're gonna skip it forward here to Dawn's turn. See if I can get this set up well. And there we go.
Ooh, look at that. That must be amazing. Holy crap. What the heck is that thing? Oh, maybe I could get a closer look. Let me move up to over here. And then, maybe that might not be such a good idea, so I'm going to try to hide it.
Don't know how Dawn does it. He always, when he moves, it's like a 30.8 or 0.9 something movement.
Well, he's also not in the square.
Yeah, he's always like just off-centered.
That's typical.
Hey, let's see how well this hide check is, because I'm not trained in it.
He's not trained in it. Well, alright. Holy crap!
Oh my god!
I don't know. You tell me how good it was. He's just gone. Sir Rakari's like, all right, he's got my back. He looks back. He's like, all right, you ready to do this on the count of 3? The fuck did he go?
I don't know. He's off the map, too.
All right, and that will end my turn.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Throw the stealth icon on your character there. I just moved your guy to the GM layer, so only I could see it, but you should probably have access to your token.
Yeah, I
and
see it
then
now.
Gale's turn follows that, so yeah, go give her a hand unless she's ready to just kick ass on her own, in which case, either way, fire when ready, and Ben, you are on deck. I'm out of coffee. Well, this sucks.
So what can I conceivably do here?
Pretty much anything. You do have line of sight to it, because it is kind of flying above the height of the statue in front of it. So if attack is the objective, absolutely. If you want to try to hide, that's possible. If you just want to do a double move to try to get closer to the glowing statue.
Isn't he kind of far away?
It definitely is. You probably won't get to it this round. And if you wanted to take a shot at the thing, it is a good distance away, but still possible to hit it. Not optimal, of course.
From where you are right now, you are 80 feet from it. In a straight line.
What is that? Medium range for a short bow?
Isn't it 8320 or something like that?
Short bow, 8320. You are correct.
Yeah, thought I had short
So yeah,
bow
if you're
that
80
was a
feet away,
short
there's
sword.
no disadvantage on the attack at all, Gale. You can just do a normal shot. If you move there, you're still 60 feet away, so yeah, same difference. You got a clear shot. Well, that could have been better. I mean, the 11 definitely sends the arrow in the right direction. It just falls well short of its target. And 24 stealth, hopefully it doesn't see you. Pretty damn good. And yeah, throw up the ninja mask on her token there, and we'll pass it over to Ben with Christy on deck.
Well, he's too far away from me to do anything, so I guess I'll follow suit and hide with everybody else. Not so well.
It's hard to hide when you're carrying an active disco ball.
Yeah.
Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Well, let's see what's happening with Christy over here on the outskirts. moving on up. Keeping on the east side. And Sir Urakari will be up next here.
Is his hand stuck in the hole?
Kind of sneer as everybody's all like crouching and hiding. And he's like, ugh. You can't hide from dragons, fools! And I charge forward.
Well, definitely not if one of your party's carrying a disco ball.
Wait, who is a disco ball?
I'm just joking because Ben rolled a natural 1 on his stealth check, so I'm like, yeah, you are definitely not hidden. In fact, you're revealing everybody around you.
I'm gonna move up to there, and then I'm gonna take the dodge action since I don't really have much in the way of ranged attacks.
Okay. Well, last one before the dragon goes. We have our GIF all the way over here on the southeast.
Move there. Alright, so I will... Can I manifest my echo? There?
And
Yep.
let's, I guess anything is possible here. Just throw up something that's not being used as any other kind of token, really.
Yep. And then I will shoot at the dragon with my shotgun. Did
Gotcha. Disadvantage because of the range.
but firearm mastery. I
Oh,
have
that's
proficiency
right.
with firearms and attacking with long range, and it's within 90 feet, right?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Looks like its scales are enough to resist the force of that, so just shy of the AC.
Ooh. And then, yeah, that'll be it. You guys, it's tough.
Well, let's see what this thing has.
Are we missing someone? I thought there was another monk.
Yeah, Valtheris's internet conked out because of the weather.
Oh, okay. I was like, I could have sworn there was another monk.
Yeah, he's out there in New Mexico. I mean, they're always...
Mine dropped for a moment too.
Oh, shit.
But I heard New Mexico just got flush toilets, so, you know, that's a huge improvement.
Oh, wow. All the more reason to go visit. Well, okay, let's just scooch right on up here. What is this thing? Bugbear.
Where did Sir Ricari go?
Which one of y'all shot me?
I point at my echo.
Oh, you didn't hit me. So one of y'all hit me, though. He's just a
The
little...
guy way in the back.
Alright, he's just a little out of my line of sight. Is that where you shot me from, or did you move after the shot?
I shot you from like right here. and
Why
then I
are you
moved
telling the
further
dragon
back.
where you shot it from?
didn't see.
I assume I'm telling the GM that.
Correct.
Oh, you didn't see the ping?
Oh, okay.
It was like right here.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm gonna check this thing's perception.
Is it dark enough that... Is it darkness status or dim light?
Where you're at, it's darkness. That's why it needs the perception to even kind of realize where the arrow might have come from, because it can't see you from where it is.
Yeah. Because I'd be invisible as well.
Right.
If he's using dark vision.
Yeah. Alright, well that was 25 feet. That's 35. 45. 55. And 60. Just fly right over Justin, kind of hovering about 10-15 feet above Crumb there, his echo anyway.
How high up was he when he passed me?
I was higher than the statue here, which is about 20 feet, so I would have been about 40 feet high.
Oh, okay. Because I have like a 15-foot reach with my halberd.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm going to throw the 40-foot wing on the dragon there so we can all see that. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear with the zoom in, but if you do zoom in on it, you'll be able to see it. That's the extent of its movement, and... Damn it!
Oh, no.
Alright, well, as far as I'm concerned, it was either you or you, because I don't see her sitting right here in front of me with that 24 stealth check that she rolled earlier.
I sheepishly hide my shotgun behind my back.
Alright, the dragon takes aim. Is this thing obviously, like, not you? What was the visual representation of it again?
It's magical translucent. It's a magical translucent gray image of me. I don't know how, like, this dragon, like, recognizes humanoids. So
Right.
It's kind of up to you.
Okay, well, it does have some extra senses.
It is also floating over a ravine, so...
Right, with no... I mean, people can use magic flight.
Oh, right. But hippos?
Stranger things have happened. I've seen a flying raccoon.
True.
Try this again. Okay, yeah. It is going to expel Starfire in this direction, which unfortunately is going to catch Katarina just because of her position. I'm not actively targeting her, she just happens to be where the fire is. And that's going to prompt dexterity saving throws from both of you.
Oh, for me? Yeah.
Correct.
I don't
Yikes.
want it. Yep.
That could have been better. And then Gale at level 3 may have some form of evasion.
No, they don't get that till level 6 or 7.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it takes a little while for rogues now to get that.
Okay. Well, the effect of the Starfire is 10 fire damage and 14 radiant damage. So, in Crumb's case, that's 24 damage. In Katarina's case, it is 5 and 7. So we're looking at 12 damage.
Said 24, right?
Correct, for max damage. And the dragon is this up right there just to show its breath weapon is currently inactive in case that becomes necessary to know for next session. In the meantime, let's pass it back over to Justin for, or not Justin, Tyvek is Westy for round 2.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and launch our one and only arrow. And we use the advantage because of Zephyr Strike. So 17 to hit.
17 is exact. Who did that? Somebody keeps shooting at me, and I thought it was this guy right here, but it's not. It came from over here somewhere.
If you read Zephyr Strike, it's once before the spell ends. You could give yourself advantage on the one attack
Is it only
roll.
once?
Yep, only once. While you're
Before you can
concentrating,
give yourself an advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn.
yeah, once before the spell ends.
Is it a duration or is it a concentration?
It's a concentration up to a minute, but the rest of the until the spell ends, your movement doesn't provoke an opportunity attacks.
Oh, you only get that the extra.
Then once
okay, so
before the
then it
spell
would
ends, you
be
get the
15.
advantage and the extra damage. Yep.
Yep, the main thing
Gotcha.
for that spell
Okay,
is the movement.
Yep.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then
So,
I'm not taking any damage.
That would be. Yeah.
Yeah, 15
Alrighty,
is not good enough to
and-
hit.
Then we'll move. E.
Yeah, this thing's looking for you, it seems.
Move
was
way
that?
over there because of my extra movement with that.
What was that?
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, so remaining hidden a mere 20 feet away, laterally anyway from the dragon. It's 40 feet up from you. What's your play there, Don?
Well, I'm going to use Mind Sliver, and the cool thing about this is that it has no somatic components. It's only verbal, and so it really doesn't reveal where I am because there actually isn't even a streak or anything that goes with it. However, it only did 3 points of damage, and the intelligence save is only a DC 12. So, good luck, dragon.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news again, but you only get that speed during that turn that you used that extra attack, which you already did.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Bump.
Back right there.
I know this spell. I use it a lot.
Yeah, you.
Okay. Yeah, no, all good, all good.
And we're gonna go crazy here for the last little bit. I'm gonna delve into the Agent Orange soundtrack here, so it's about to get 70s rock for the last bit.
All right, it still has to make an intelligence savings throw.
Oh, I did, and made it with an 18.
I would like to utilize nothing. Actually, I don't have anything in my arsenal to be able to affect that. So I will continue to hide.
Well, roll another stealth check there, because you did speak. And this dragon is pretty perceptive, especially at close distance. Holy crap! I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear nothing. Mr.
Yeah,
Not
there's a lot of
Proficient.
noise and stuff moving around here.
I'm not proficient in stealth at all. Natural 20, natural 20, natural 20.
And
Well,
too bad he
alright.
wasn't rolling attacks.
No kidding.
So Katarina's quickly patting out the flames on herself. Of course, no action required, but it is your turn, Gale. So what's the plan as this astral dragon is floating high up above you? Whoa!
Well, there we go.
Wow! Natural 20s coming from the Dawn and Gale's house tonight. So 11.
And also, if she was actually hidden from it, then
Yes.
that's a sneak attack.
That is correct. So yeah, let's add that.
It gets your
attack.
sneak too. Yep.
I like it. What is that? 2d6 at this level, or is it still 1d6?
She gets 2d6.
2d6.
She gets 2. So it's 2d6 and 2d6 because she critted.
Oh, damn. So, yeah. So, 4d6 from Gale. Go ahead and roll that at your convenience. For now, it looks like you're hopefully hidden well enough. It didn't seem to notice you last time. Veridar, pass it over to your turn.
You said I have to roll 4d6?
Yeah, for,
Yep, for your sneak attack.
Yeah, you crit the dragon extra. Nice. And I miss Agent Orange. This is some kick-ass shit. 16 extra damage. That hurts. And this thing definitely seems to have a new target. Ben, what's happening with Veridar?
Alright, so it's 40 feet up, right?
That is correct. It's like a perfect opportunity for somebody to drop some Beskar bucks on the J-Man cosplay as Earl for a bit.
So I'm gonna fly 10 feet up and close a little bit and throw that at him. Looks like I'm not hitting anything.
Yeah, what was that?
Looks
Is
like
that supposed
Neil's
to
gonna
impress?
kill this thing.
Or get killed by this thing with what she just did.
Or make friends with it.
And I guess I'll just back up a little bit.
Kind of looks over its shoulder at you and continues glancing around in this general direction.
Well, remember, my shot came from one spot, and I'm hiding in a different spot.
Very true. So Christy, that's gonna pass it over to you.
Okay. Okay, so I'm in the air, so but I can only.
Cut out there. You're in the air, but you can what?
Never mind. I thought I had a shorter depth or height than the dragon did, but I can go 50 feet.
Yeah,
I
so-
want to fly underneath the dragon.
Okay.
Um. gonna cast that.
Ah. Man, what's up with the attack rolls tonight? Flying right underneath the thing and just kind of toss the orb up at its giant underbelly, and somehow it just misses and catches empty air.
Okay, then I'm gonna safely move my person out from underneath of this beast.
All right.
And that's it.
Well, J-Man, let's see what's happening over there. The thing just kind of ignored you last time around.
See, I'm gonna yell up at it. Hey, you coward! Come down here and fight me! And since it seems like it's ignoring me, I will try it this way.
Oh, shit.
And my command is for it to land. Basically, land!
All right. You're familiar enough with your magic to know when it takes effect, and you have every reason to believe this thing is about to land. Holy
Nice,
crap,
yeah.
it worked!
I'll move up a little bit like, yeah, come on!
So, Crumb, what's happening with you there, pal?
I don't know if shooting it is gonna fuck up the commands. Alright, so I'll move over here. And of course I gotta shoot it, right?
Right. Yeah, do. Solid impact and chips off a starry scale, revealing some flesh underneath.
Oh no. Sorry. So then I will action surge. And attack again.
Alright. Damn! Bow!
Yep.
Bow!
And then
your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
so how far above like where we're at is he?
It's still 40 feet up, but it is starting to direct its body as though it's going to land, like, kind of over here, like in the direction it was flying.
So would you say he would be moving willingly if he did? Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter.
I was gonna say, not sure what you're getting at.
Alright then. As a... He'll also take 2 more damage from Astral Spark.
Okay. Got it.
And then I'll move my Echo. Kind of there. And that'll be it.
Well, okay. Let's put this thing down.
Actually, sorry, I'm going to bonus action Second Wind.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Sounds good. And yeah, actually, in fact, I'm going to land right there in front of the Kender. And let's see what the breath weapon status is. It is still dormant. Which is good news, possibly. But the dragon looks directly down at the Kender, as it is apparently not fooled by her attempts to hide. And it takes a bite.
Isn't the command spell its entire turn to take that action, or no?
Oh man, I hope not.
And why me? I wasn't where I am when I took the shot.
Correct, it has blind sight. It has been able to follow you this entire time due to how close you were to it. Unlike Westy, who's managed to stay more than 30 feet away from me. The target must succeed or follow the command on its next turn. Yeah, it just says I have to do what he says. I don't see that it says I'm spending my action.
Yeah.
There's examples, though. All of them are movement, though. Halt would say no actions, though. So if he had ordered me to halt, then yeah, I would not be attacking her. As it is, I have landed, I have attacked, and Katarina's AC, it looks to be a 14. I hit an 18 for a combined.
Actually, it should be higher because she should have some armor. So it should be 4. Yeah, she should be having like leather armor. Okay, so the leather armor in there didn't calculate into her armor class, but that still brings it up to like a 16.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, the 18 will hit for 11 combined damage. So, looks like
I'm dead.
We have a wounded character.
Oh no.
I'm dead. I'm -4.
There's no minus. It just goes directly to 0, and then there's typically like 3 rounds after that the party has to save you. And then even if you die with 5e, it's very easy to bring somebody back. I proved it a few weeks ago when I annihilated Don's character and threw him off the top of a 40-foot statue, and then like 12 seconds later he was back in the combat.
We were also much higher level then, too.
Oh, sure, but it's still a 3rd level, or whatever, 2nd or 3rd level spell that brought you back. But that's it for the dragon. Breath weapon did not recharge. I will get rid of the wings because it is no longer 40 feet up, and I'm good for one more round of combat if you all are.
Yep.
Works for me.
So, Westy, why don't you take it away?
Go ahead, try to shoot him again. Nope. Well, does he see me because of darkness and invisibility, or?
You know what? You're exactly 30 feet away now, so you're within its blind sight, so it does know where you are. Ah,
Then it
that's
does
who's
see
doing
me,
that.
So. So I do not have the advantage, so that's a miss.
You're not the one that's been sneak attacking me. I just bit that little one, but you are the one that's been chipping me from outside of my line of sight. Oh, and then also, as we do that, Don, go ahead with getting your turn going.
But that's my turn.
Okay. I'm going to try taking something out of the witch's arsenal that we had fought in the other thing, and I'm going to use this. Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
And as we can see, the statue is now pulsating with great magical energy, and those of you who are on the platform with it can feel vibrations. Christy, since she's up in the air, she doesn't feel it. She kind of feels more like the air around her is pulsating, whereas Justin can actively feel the ground starting to shake, and you're starting to wonder just how stable this bridge might be if things continue at this pace. Okay, casting within 30 feet, very good. Well, you see that the shoulders of the dragon are starting to kind of heave a little bit, like it's finding something a bit humorous.
All right, and then I'm going to sneak my way over to here. 19.9 feet.
And yeah, the dragon rolls onto its back, laughing hysterically, exposing its underbelly. And yeah, it is laughing.
Told you we should have just tickled it.
Ah, good one, goblins.
Thank you. And we're hiding again. Oh my god.
Can you please share some of your average rolls?
I am the stealthiest wizard in the realms. That ends my turn.
Well, let's have Gale roll her death save then and see if how that's going. Of course, we are rooting for a natural 20 here, so she can just get right up. Looks like 1 success of 3 needed. So far, so good. Pass
I have
it.
a question.
Yeah.
That thing can see me as long as I'm within 30 feet?
Correct. That is blind sight. It is aware of everything within its 30-foot radius.
So that thing was flying lower than 30 feet above me?
No, it was not. But when Justin forced it to land, it landed in the trajectory that it was going, and it landed right in front of you. So now it's 5 feet away from you, and it sees you.
But when I shot it, it was still flying.
Correct. Also irrelevant because Justin forced it to land in front of you. It was not following you when you shot at it. It was following the direction of the last arrow, which, of course, since you were moving away from it, your tactics were sound, but again, you couldn't have known that this thing had 30 foot of blind sight.
But if it was following the direction from where the arrow came from, that wouldn't be where I was when it landed.
Sure what we're looking for here.
I was just wondering why it targeted me as the person that shot it when I shot it from when I was over closer to Don, as opposed to where it ended up attacking me.
Because it heard you running.
Yeah, I don't like to get too meta with it, like explaining its motivations and all that, but suffice it to say the 30 foot of blind sight, it's pretty much aware of everything around it, especially once it lands. Dawn's stealth check of 21 is irrelevant right now because he's 15 feet away from me. But yeah, Ben, let's pass it over to you.
I'm gonna spend a key point to bonus action dash. I'm going to run over to Katarina.
All right.
Grab Katarina and finish my movement up here. So, Gil, you can bring your character over to where I'm at.
You can move 80 feet in one single dash.
I have 40
Monster
feet of
fast.
movement.
A dash is a single move.
I can't move anywhere because I'm unconscious.
Oh, no, yeah, well, my movement is 40 and then 40 feet of dash.
Ah, okay. He's
No.
picking you up, Gale.
Yeah, I picked you up and dragged you over here. And then I'm going to use my healing hands
Give
to
me your
heal.
location for her.
I'm going to use my healing hands to heal her 3 hit points.
Okay. Well, that'll bring her back to consciousness. And that's EOT, I think?
Yep, that's all I can do.
All right. So, Christy, we will pass it back over to your turn.
And just to clarify, he's still on his back, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I will move over top of him.
Well, its deck save is at disadvantage due to being prone, so it fails that. And takes a bit of force damage. And are you just standing there on its belly while it's still laughing in response to you having stabbed it?
No, I'm gonna use my action surge, if I can talk, and shoot it with my longbow.
Oh, I thought the sword burst was your action. 'Cause it shows us.
I have action surge.
Oh, I see, I see. Action surge, and then actual longbow shot. Even with the point blank, yeah, we are talking a direct shot into exposed flesh. So more damage taken, and the dragon finds it all kinds of hilarious. Or does it? Let's see.
Who's laughing now?
I just took 2 sources of damage, so yeah, this isn't so fun anymore. What was I laughing about?
A really good joke.
And we'll pass it over to J-Man right here.
Alright, well, since it landed over there instead of next to me, goddammit, I'm gonna have to move and dash to get up next to it.
moving there. Crumb, go ahead with your turn.
So first off, I'm gonna holster my shotgun, pull out my sword and flail, or a shield and flail. Run up on him. He's not laughing anymore, is he?
No, but I am still prone, so advantage attack.
Alright, so I'm gonna put my echo on the other side of him.
Okay.
I'm going to swing at him. I'm assuming I just rolled twice, right? Or how do you
No,
do it?
once if you click the attack, it always does 2 rolls in case after the fact we realize, oh, you should have had one or the other.
I'm gonna try and bash him.
Oh! Well, an 11 ain't no good.
It is not.
Just pounds
But-
into pounds and pounds of flesh.
I'm gonna try it again with an Unleash Incarnation. And a miss again, of course.
Wow. Well, okay.
And then... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna bonus action and patch myself up a little bit with a healing potion.
Okay.
And this is not looking good, but yeah. That'll be it. I just have to roll my healing potion.
Okay. Oh boy, breath weapon is back, and dragon gets back to its feet. And yeah, look at this lineup of people right here behind me.
I saw that coming.
This will be fun. We will do the other breath weapon. The gravitic breath attack, a 15-foot cube of powerful localized gravity. So that's basically going to... until I get an actual token for it, it's filling that area right there. Falling damage in the area increases to 1d10 per 10 feet fallen. When a creature starts its turn within the area or enters it for the first time in a turn, including when the dragon creates the field, you roll a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. On a failure, the creature is restrained. DC 13 is good. 9 is not so good.
Oh, wait, sorry? Was it when it starts its turn, or?
It's when it starts its turn, including when the dragon creates the field.
Oh, okay. And, sorry, what save?
Dexterity. Yikes. Okay, so on a failure, the creature is restrained, basically held in place by gravity. On a success, the creature's speed is halved as long as it remains in the field. A restrained creature repeats the saving throw at the end of its turn. The field persists until the dragon's breath recharges, and it can't use gravitic breath twice consecutively. So no damage from the attack, just a restrain effect on Ricari and Crumb, if we want to throw a icon on that to reflect such, because that's going to end our initiative for the night. Yes, indeed.
I'd
No
actually sure have to do that.
Hopefully you're adjacent to it while you're restrained, so as long as it doesn't move, which it hasn't right now.
Okay. Well, you said throw an icon on. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, I see. Click your token, and then you see the little circle that opens up on the bottom?
Yep.
Click that, and you'll open up the icons. And pretty much something that'll remind you whether it's a simple color or if you want to actually scroll through the effects and find one that says restrained. that'll work. Don't put the dead icon on you, though. That's a bad one.
All right, that works.
Yeah, some of them we have universal understanding for, like over here for Gale, the ninja mask means that you're stealthed. For Christie's character, the wings kind of demonstrate how high she is off of the standard level for everybody else,
Okay.
etc.
Okay.
And we'll scooch back over to the start screen right here. And ending soon. Back on video here for a few moments while we get some closing thoughts and experiences from you all here tonight. A bit of a different start to the open table and a much faster level up than we've had thus far, but definitely necessary considering what we have in our first combat encounter. What did everybody think of tonight?
Holy cow! Yeah, I can't believe how effective Gleep was. I built the goblins not to be completely inept, but man, it just failed the savings throw and this and that, and it's like I did not expect Tasha's laughter to affect that thing.
Yeah, that was fun.
I also did not expect the command to work.
I failed both my saves.
Right.
Usually we're used to my guys making the saves all the time. I mean, my goblins make their saves, but the dragon fails it. I guess that's karma.
I've also noticed that all of our fighters have the fighting style archery. Every single one of them.
I don't.
The real fighters.
You mean the one that isn't using a bow?
Yeah, anybody that has a bow on their character sheet who's a fighter is using, because my goblin has that.
Well, it's pretty useful.
Well, I'm glad that Tasha's laughter did take, because it was enabled me to get Gale without getting freaking smacked.
Oh, for sure. It was the perfect opportunity to get her out of harm's way because the thing
Oh,
just
yeah.
left.
I thought the start with the puzzle was pretty cool. It was a nice little puzzle.
Thank you. I've been looking forward to using that for almost a year now. Just haven't found the right opportunity. And tonight I was like, I want to do something a little different. We're going to start off with a puzzle and then a big combat.
The rotating of the pieces was like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, that
I didn't.
that helps.
Well, see, the funny thing is as soon as Justin pointed that out, I was both laughing, but then also kicking myself because I didn't rotate any of the pieces out of their starting position. I just moved them out of the puzzles and scattered them across the table. So
we didn't have to rotate it.
So rotating them made it a little bit more difficult.
The only thing you rotated was my view of the puzzle. It should have been solved like this. Instead, it was solved like this. I was like, that still works. It was brilliant, though, because I was like, damn, I should have thought of that. I should have rotated some of the pieces. But I was like, I'm giving them a 15-minute time limit to get 2 possible levels right off the bat. So I think rotating the pieces would be kind of a dick move. And you guys still got it in 15 minutes after creating that difficulty for yourselves.
Yeah, because we like a challenge, right?
I'm just used to how he usually does stuff, and I'm like, I know these are going to be rotatable, and I'm sure they're not in the right positions.
Justin still remembers the worst riddle of all time. If you remove all unnecessary letters, a logical sentence remains. Can you see it? And literally, it's just a cluster of incomprehensible letters that literally, if you take out the words, all unnecessary letters, what is left of this jumble? A logical sentence. It's right in your face with the clue, but everybody just stared at it for like a half hour, like...
It's kind of esoteric, but... like, I get it.
It was fun. It was 20 years ago, and the only one who got it at the tabletop was a friend who was like 14 or 15 at the time, and he wasn't even in the game. He was just watching us play, and he was like, I got it! And he passed me the note, and I'm like, that's it. That's it.
And we all glared at him like,
You son of a... Join the party then, damn it!
But I
yeah.
had fun. Like, you know, I know I never met you guys before, but yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed having you at the table. You definitely know your way around the 5e and the Roll20, which made the integration to the open table a lot easier. Obviously, for Pua, it's becoming a bit of a struggle to get into the. I'm guessing he has a lot of in-person experience as compared to the Roll20, so
Yeah.
it can be a bit more of a stretch to make that conversion.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
For me, I mean, it probably took about 3 weeks to a month when I first got into Roll20, and then after that, I was just like, there's no looking back. The utility of it, especially once we get into dungeon maps and I can have the lighting set so that you can literally only see what your character sees,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
Well, my in-person group, like, you know, my group of friends, we all use, when we play online, we use D&D Beyond, but then we either use Roll20 just for the map, or Fantasy Grounds, if you've heard of that, which is actually nice, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of Fantasy Grounds, and I hear great things about Foundry, too. The only thing preventing me from checking anything out is I'm just so invested in Roll20 at this point.
Because you have to buy, like, all of the fucking source material how many times?
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, I have source books in Roll20, I have hundreds of map packs, some of which are already pre-lit, so it's just, it works out well. And I figured the things that Foundry has that Roll20 doesn't have, Roll20 is seeing that and working towards integrating those, and vice versa. Things that Foundry's like, ooh, that's a good idea, they're going to try to integrate that. Ultimately, it's just preference, I see it.
Yeah, I will say we haven't used like Roll20's like built-in systems, you know, forever. This is the first time that I've used it in probably like 2-3 years, and it's actually improved. a lot.
Yeah. There's a lot of upgrades over the past few years for sure. Don, I definitely enjoyed seeing your character there for the 1/3 bit that we got of it, and for Gale, she got. It was famine and feast tonight for sure. It was. I'm gonna dish out like 30-something points of damage, and then I'm gonna get knocked unconscious in one swipe.
Right? Oh my gosh!
Like we're gonna come back next week, and it's over.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see what happens here because we don't know exactly what state of wounded this dragon is in at this point. We don't have a hit point bar for it because first encounters with legendary beasts, I guess, for lack of a better term, I tend to kind of keep their abilities a little hidden until you face them once or twice, and then things are a little bit more open.
So we're gonna have to deal with another one of these things again.
Possible. Ben, sorry you had to recreate your character from the ground up, but definitely good timing there, getting into the game right as we were starting on the puzzle side of it. And Christy, it is always a pleasure having your character here. Hey, look at that. We got a sub from Patient. Thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. Are you with us?
I never use that thing, so.
I like it. Oh, yeah. If anybody has Amazon Prime subscription, you get a free Twitch sub with that. So that definitely helps us across the board. And, yeah. A lot of good times tonight. Tomorrow will be a much-deserved day off from D&D for this GM before coming back into it on Friday with our main show of the week, our homebrew World of Enemir. Justin kind of teased that a little bit tonight. And, yeah, we got a full roster showing up, I think, scheduled to appear on Friday. So I got a lot of work to do for prep tomorrow, but no live stream for the next 48 hours or so. So hope you enjoy your day, and I will catch y'all on Friday. Are you with us?
Have a good one.
Yeah, night, guys.